If you want the real deal, come and watch us on the Spiel. Come and get some recipes and we'll make a tasty meal. Sing along to the best of songs that you ever did hear. Watch the Spiel, you're gonna love it. Love cross Atlantic.
Who in your lives, without getting too personal, has had your back, somebody that you can depend upon?
I'm here today and all I hear is how I'm chasing crazy dreams. They'll sing, 'cause I've got perfect songs and melodies just waiting to come out of me, and you'll sing along like, oh, whoa. Fancy words, clever lines and tales that take you back in time, and you'll sing along like, oh, whoa, and they'll know. Everyone will know. They should have believed in me.
Should have believed, baby.
You're watching The Spiel.
And you're watching The Spiel. What are you doing?
That is,
I mean, they're very
that's
close
a close
today.
camera
They're
today.
very close today, and I'm okay with it. You know why?
Wait, is there spinach?
No.
That's really close right
We got
there.
that out.
Wow.
It is very close.
Woo. Okay.
What's going on?
Let's go.
I like it. I like it. Okay, listen. You don't know this about the Spiel and preparation for the Spiel. There's usually about 2 hours of makeup in the morning. So we're okay when the cameras are closed because we have so much makeup on. Like,
why
really
did you
thick.
tell them it takes a
Really
lot to get us to
thick,
look like this?
really thick makeup.
I want them to think that it just, we're in makeup
It
for like
doesn't just
5
happen.
minutes.
No. And actually, we heard your little, whatever it was, Stacy and Rachel said, you know, all natural. I'm game.
Is that what? Oh, I'm not
They
doing
want us
that.
on
Did they do
natural.
that?
They said they would. I'm fine with it. Let's be natural.
One
just
day,
come
let's
on.
just do it.
I mean, this is my natural look, right? I didn't go into makeup this morning.
You want to do it?
I will. I will.
The cameras will not be
Unless
this close.
they actually write in. You can write in.
And say, "Don't do it."
Angie@SPIELON.com and say, don't do it. Listen, mothers will do anything for their kids. They really will. You know, and Julie walks in and she goes, I got another Julie story. And you know what? I just about fell off my stool.
Jason,
So funny.
you're going to laugh
You're
so
gonna laugh so hard. You guys are going to laugh.
when you hear what
Get
happened
ready.
to me a couple
You're
weeks
gonna
ago.
laugh. Okay.
Okay.
Tell them. Just tell them.
So every morning on the way to school, to Carterville High School,
That's right.
for the last year and a half.
Yeah. Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday morning on this one Sirius radio station.
502? What was it you said?
Just 02. 02
Okay,
on
see, I'm
your
not
dial.
down with the
It
satellite.
is a morning show called Morning Mash. It's a girl and 2 guys. And I am not listening to country music anymore.
What?
I'm not. Because country music, Jason agreed with me, is not country music.
It's
okay.
pop. They've crossed the line.
They did. I
It's the
listen to old
genre.
country or I listen to my
02.
daughter's music. 02. Okay. So like
Is
I'm
that Boys
doing.
to Men, all that good stuff? Young Men, what is it
That's
again?
Jason Derulo and Tori
Jason
Kelly
Derulo.
and
I don't know.
Ella Goulding and I mean just
Wow.
so I know them all now and I can sing them
Is it
all.
Ella or Ellie? I think it's Ellie.
Well,
just saying.
I listen to her sister Ella. So Jason, you're gonna love this.
This is so good.
So every morning we listen to that station, okay?
Right. Yes.
So every day they have contests. Now these
boy.
people are in New York City.
New York City.
And I always tell Hannah, as she has it in her redial to get on contest, honey, I'm driving, you're never going to get through because
Never gonna get
they're in New York City and we're living in Illinois and it's never going to happen. 2 weeks ago, on a Tuesday morning at 7:30, I remember the date, I remember the time.
You don't really remember being in the car, though. You're a million miles away.
I'm a million miles away, driving to the Carterville High School.
Here's Hannah.
And here's Hannah. A little feature on the radio show called Tell Me Something Good pops up. She's got her phone. She's hit the redial. She's like this. I'm driving along, a million miles away, and Hannah goes, what? Hands me the phone.
She goes,
what? So I'm driving, and I go, hello? And I hear this morning show on the radio.
Remember,
go,
she was on the radio for 20 years. She knows what's about to go down.
Okay, she goes, they go, hey, who's this? Jason, oh, it's better. Jason, you're laughing now. And I go, it's Julie from Illinois. Because you got to tell where you're from. Julie from Illinois.
Yeah.
And they say, where are you going? What are you doing? I had to think something cool. I said,
She lied.
SIU, I'm going to SIU.
Go
Salukis. Go
Salukis.
Salukis.
Hannah's mortified at this point.
She
She's
is.
like, my mother is
Jason,
such a dork.
She's looking at me going,
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Hey, Julie.
Julie, SIU, I'm going to SIU, woohoo, hey. So, I'm getting dental work done. You knew I broke a tooth, Jason. I couldn't come in. Okay, so my mouth has really been hurting for 2 weeks in the middle of this call. So they go, tell me something good. I'm getting new teeth. At this point, Hannah wants to open the door and get out. She goes, Jason, that's all I can think of. So here's
Southern Illinois getting new teeth.
here's their response from New York. They go, okay, Julie, thanks for calling. My only time to be on Serious Radio.
That was not
So
good.
then there's how bad I feel. And
That was
Matt,
not good.
You being the vet you are, I hear this next call. They're like, tell me something good. And this lady goes, hi, I'm from Utah, and my husband's coming in from Iraq. She had to follow the teeth call.
comment. Yeah, I'm getting. At least she said I'm getting all my teeth. I'm getting new teeth, not I'm getting a tooth.
A tooth.
It could have been worse.
So what
Yeah,
did I
see?
just do for Southern Illinois from that call?
Listen,
I made us all look
this
like
is Julie.
dorks.
This is Julie from Southern Illinois, the Saluki student, the SIU student.
I'm getting new teeth.
That's hilarious.
So anyway, Hannah goes to school, and 2 or 3 of her friends comes up to her and says, wow, Hannah, I could have swore I heard your mom on radio this morning. Would your mom happen to be getting new teeth? And Hannah goes, no, not my mom. She's got them all.
No, I cannot believe that. That is so funny. But you said next time you will throw it in the floor. You're not going to do your daughter's dirty work anymore.
No, when she hands me the phone, I'm just going to... But you know what? What's the next time? Since that very day, and she knows our phone can get into that radio station, she's on every contest
She's ready.
now.
She's ready.
I said, Hannah, it'll never happen again.
Right.
What's the chances of me getting on that morning talking about teeth?
Right.
What's the chances?
Right. Well, Matt came in today. He wants to talk about something.
Okay.
Actually, we're not going to let him talk. We're going to let him show us something.
Okay.
He came in prepared.
Did he get new teeth?
Well, he almost required new teeth because he did the Spartan race. Yeah.
What is that exactly?
Put your thingy on so we know your number. Matt, put your thinging on. Put it on.
It happens to be in his pocket.
Okay, you know, these Spartan races, everybody's heard of them. Here's what I've heard, though. You read the negative headlines where everybody gets like herpes because they're in the dirty mud and stuff. So listen, make sure you're in a clean Spartan race, which apparently Matt was. Put it on. He already had it. He's good to go. Spartan number 8595. That's our guy right there. That's our guy.
Tell me about it. Hey, wait. You know
I
what
love
that little
this.
emblem looks
I love
like?
this. What?
Wilson on that volleyball.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Looks like Wilson on the volleyball.
Yeah. So
Okay,
anyway,
go ahead.
I love you. Got to show us your injuries because apparently, you know, you have to tackle a wall, and from the wall, you got what? Okay. Then he was hanging on to the wall, and he got this.
And you paid to get in this?
Oh,
This
yeah.
is fun?
I did.
This is fun.
Yes.
What you can't see is how badly my shoulder hurts. Right
Yeah.
now. It's not bruised.
Slammed up, and he threw up.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. This is a former military guy.
What did we
Threw
pay
up.
to do this, Matt? What was the
About
entry fee?
$75. And I got a half price.
You know what? You come to my
Torture.
house and I'll have you throw up and I'll beat
Torture.
the heck out of you for
Torture.
75.
But you know what? We want to commend you. You also did another race. It wasn't a race. It was what?
It's called the Old Glory Coast to Coast Relay.
That's nice.
It's put on by Team RWB. It's the second annual and it started in San Francisco on September 11th. And it will finish in Washington, D.C. I'm not sure what the date is that it's finishing, but the leg that I ran went from Harrisburg, Illinois to Reed, Kentucky.
Wow. Carrying a flag.
I am so proud of
That's
you.
awesome. And you got a nice medal. I liked the medal.
Oh, got the medal in the pocket. Look, what else is in the pocket?
But you know, if you follow
Let's make a
his-
deal. I'll give you $100 for a hard-boiled egg right there.
No, he doesn't have that. But look at this. I mean, this is fancy, and this is, you know, RWB, and it says, Julie, you can read. What is it? Passion, people, positivity, commitment. What is that?
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie and community. I mean, that's nice. That is super, super duper nice. Well, we're very proud of you. We're glad you ran back onto the set of the Spiel. That's hot. See? She's now Spartan 8595.
You know
You
what?
didn't do the
Spartan.
work. You cannot be a Spartan. No. Take it off.
Okay.
That's
So are you a
You
Spartan?
can be a Spartan. You can both be Spartans.
I can be a Spartan.
We can be Spartans together. if you
Dude,
guys
we would
want.
not get across the 9-foot wall. Julie, even if we stood on one another, I don't think we'd get across the 9-foot wall. Do you?
Did you win? Is there a winner? Is there a fast? What is it?
I'm certain I didn't win. I think I was like I don't know,
765th.
out of 240 something in my age group.
This age
But you
groups?
finished.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking if it's age groups, I could take my age group.
Dude, I don't know. That's
Did they
hard-
make
that's
my
hardcore.
age group climb that wall?
They make everybody.
Same wall? That ain't fair.
Belly
There
crawl
were
for like
old
miles.
people, there were young people. I mean, there was everywhere in between.
So that kind of isn't fair.
People
That's
who
good.
weren't necessarily who you wouldn't think would be in the shape to do.
Yeah,
Spartan
they were
races.
puking too.
They were. Well, yeah.
They were
sure.
throwing up everywhere.
I'd be puking.
But yeah,
Where was this at?
it was at Fort Campbell, Kentucky,
Fort
which
Campbell,
is
which is
where I was last stationed in the Army.
That's
That was
awesome.
before we go there.
That
Do you think you'll do another one?
Oh yeah,
I will,
He's
yeah, for
hooked.
sure.
He's hooked.
Really?
I mean, he didn't come to work on Tuesday because he's so sore.
Well, his shoulder's
but he's hurt, you know, and
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you know,
Did you get
Buck
anything
up.
for this besides a little
They
headband?
also gave me a
a towel to wipe
Yeah.
the tears. And no, he did not get herpes. It was clean mud. We're good to go.
mud,
Clean mud.
Does everybody use the same mud?
They all use the same mud.
Oh, yeah, and the mud was worse than I would have expected.
Yeah.
What does that
But it was
mean?
a
What
He
is
had
it?
to eat
It
it.
was-
Like he had to go under it, like with your face.
Yeah.
And
It got in
ingest
your
it.
nose?
Oh yeah, yeah.
My
Ingest
eyes,
your ears, all the
ears,
orifices.
Yeah.
So you thinking about doing?
Can I? Well, if I can go first in the mud.
Julie wants to go first.
In the mud.
All right, I'm gonna be.
Am I in your age
I'm gonna
group?
cover it.
No.
No, no. Hey,
I'll try
congratulations. We're very proud of you. You will
You know what?
forever be our Spartan.
You are forever my hero in lots of ways, Matthew.
Thank you, ladies.
You giving this to me?
I'm gonna let.
He's gonna let
see if
it. Let us. Okay, just let us. Let's just see it for a little while
I
longer.
want to know what else is in his pocket.
Let's make a deal. All right, stay right there. We'll be right back.
Coming up on the Spiel.
When you see yourself on the screen doing your performance, are you looking at it with a critical eye or are you enjoying the performance?
I have sort of evolved.
We've got the team that's willing to serve. They love their job. They love this industry.
Water furnace has the highest efficiency system on the planet. Homeowners where we're installing these, their utility bills have been lowered dramatically.
It's why we're here, why we do what we do.
Okay guys, it's extremely cold outside. Homeowners are tired of being uncomfortable and paying high utility bills. Let's get this junk out of here.
It's our desire to serve you.
And now movie critic Tim Estiloz with the Spiel on Entertainment.
With security at unprecedented levels, this isn't just a gathering of the world's most powerful leaders, it is the most protected event on Earth.
Welcome to London, Mr. President.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Bugs the hell out of me.
An attack has decimated the British capital.
5 of the world's leaders are now dead.
Stay with me. We'll get you out of here.
The American president is unaccounted for.
Hi everybody, I'm Tim Estiloz with the Spiel on Entertainment, and I'm here with the actors from the new film London Has Fallen, Gerard Butler and Angela Bassett. It's a pleasure to meet you both.
Thank you.
You know, I love the film. One of the things I enjoyed about this film was that the character development is much more profound than the last film, as well as the relationship between you and both of you and also with the president. Tell me, did you enjoy that aspect, that improvement, if you will?
We started a lot of interesting relationships in the first one that people really dug, and you notice how that pays off in the action because there's so much more involved. You take them on that ride. And this, we could develop that. You could care more deeply. You could be more entrenched in their relationships and therefore more thrown into the fray of things because you're really in the chopper with us. You're really on the streets with me and the president. You're in the car with us in the car chase. It's so visceral.
All right, here we go. Get down.
In fact, the passion that you're showing with that answer, there was a lot of action in this film that you're getting your butt kicked. You're getting beat up quite a bit too. You know, how much fun or challenging was it for you to go through that?
It's a lot of both. Yeah, I appreciate that because usually it's, bros who get to have all the good time, you know, with the action running, this, that, and the other. So I was really excited to be able to get in there and get a piece of that.
She wanted more, but I'm like, let me go. I'm still, no, I'm joking. but that's a good way. It's extreme in both. It's extreme in the challenging because you got to keep going, but it's also extreme in the, it's fun.
Yeah.
Like we stop after scenes, we were like, that was crazy. That was fun. It's exciting. Boy.
Yo. Let him get next to us.
Copy that.
Hold him. Hold him. Now.
Now, this is your second time working with this franchise. You're playing the president once again. What is it about this storyline that attracted you this time around? Because as exciting as it is, it's also very topical in terms of current events.
To our friends in the West.
Bakawe.
Number 6 on the 10 list.
What do you want?
Your president.
That's not going to happen.
Then every day from this moment forward will be on your head.
Oh, heavens, yes. And that's got to be part of the draw. The part of the draw is the fact that you were in a successful film. You know, Olympus Has Fallen did very well. So if you're called back for the sequel, that means, hey, we got another shot. If we can do it just well, we're going to make more money. And that's what we're all in this business to do. We want to make money so we can make movies. You know, it's that ongoing cycle.
You know, you're always sensitive while you're making a movie who your villain is and why they want what they want. You have to be cognizant of the world around you. And I think that's one of Hollywood's greatest challenges, is to find a villain that we haven't seen before, that's new, but is also sensitive to current events.
We have to find Bakawe before he finds the president.
We're going to kill him slowly and broadcast it live.
Yeah, well, you should have brought more men.
There's a bit of topicality with this film. It's clearly there in terms of current events. Not to get too heavy on it, but when you got the script for this film and you saw that aspect of it, did that attract you to the storyline a little bit more?
Well, what I do like about these movies is that you have heroes that emerge. I mean, we have a great hero, a hero that is capable, he's humorous, he's everything that you want a hero to be, and he's protecting the president. I will not be executed as propaganda. You don't let them take me. If it comes to it, I want you to kill me. That's an order.
One of the other things about this in terms of not just the character development, but the relationships. Your relationship as his chief, you're really close friends. You have each other's back.
Yes. I'll do it.
Well, that only took 2 weeks.
Oh, it's no small thing being a godmother. I mean, I didn't take your asking lightly.
Oh, I know.
Who in your lives, without getting too personal, has had your back, somebody that you can depend upon? Ladies first.
You know, my girlfriends, they have my back. You know, my friends, dear friends, about 5 of them. You know, you can depend on them. I appreciate that.
What about Mr. Vance?
Absolutely. Well, that goes without saying. But you didn't want to get too personal.
And how about you, my friend?
I have a couple of close friends around me who would die for me, and they've blown me away. But I think more than anybody, my mom. You know, my mom has my back, and at a lot of the most important times has surprised me. Of course, she didn't surprise me because she was there for me. She surprised me in the way that she was there for me.
Oh,
You know?
Mr. Vice President, it's Bakawe.
Put him through.
Thought you might take my call. You'll understand if I made it difficult to track.
You have me at somewhat of a loss. I thought you would have learned a lesson by now about crawling out of your hole.
I had the unique experience of turning to you a couple of seats away from me in the screening and realize that you were watching the film for the very first time. So when you see yourself on the screen doing your performance, are you looking at it with a critical eye, or are you enjoying the performance overall?
I have sort of evolved from criticizing myself too harshly. I come off the stage, and on stage, you know, acting is big, it's very large, because you have to reach the back of the house. Then the transition from stage to screen, I scared myself when I first saw myself in the movies, because I thought it was really good. I thought I was like really top of the line stuff, because I didn't have to see me.
Yeah.
And when you see yourself, it was a big calm down, a big sobering moment to see yourself on screen overacting.
There's no danger of you overacting, that's for sure.
Well, not anymore, because you know I've finally learned that you know, 30-foot high screen, every little thing you do is registers. So hold it, keep it down.
Amir Bakawi.
Number 6 on the 10 list.
This man is responsible for more deaths than the plague.
Let's have a little fanciful fun. You've played the president before.
Yeah.
You've played vice president.
Yeah.
If you were truly the president, and in fact you've also met with President Obama, friends.
Yeah.
So if you were president, what would be the most important item on your agenda for America, for you personally?
The climate, climate change, number one. We're eating the planet. We're just destroying it wholesale. We have to stop that.
Final question for you. Last time that you and I talked, it was for the bucket list.
Okay.
So at age 65, you got your personal pilot's license. Check that off of your buckets list.
Yeah.
What is it about flying that gives you so much joy?
A lifelong dream, number one, to be able to fly a plane. And there is really a sense of accomplishment when you put an airplane down on the ground after you've been up 35,000 feet. You know, it takes some doing, particularly if you've got your instrument rating and you can fly a jet.
To those who threaten our freedom, America will rise up.
All right, here we go.
And make no mistake, we will find you. And we will destroy you.
Mike, we're getting you out. Go, go, go! Rooftop, 3 o'clock!
Brace right back.
Oh my God.
You know, there's other providers through Christopher Rural Health that we can have patients see as far as like dental or psychiatric services. And there's even providers that do like pain management or, you know, medications to help get off of pain medicines. I think we work with patients to help them access health care through either a sliding fee or helping them get their medications discounted. I enjoy what I do and I enjoy helping people.
And it's the Spiel today. Welcome. We'd like to say thank you to Stephanie Bullock for coming by and bringing beautiful dolls and beautiful girls.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Does this doll look like me?
You know what? I'm thinking it does. But
You
why
made this with me in mind.
I totally did.
You totally did not. This segment is important, number one, because we're talking about dolls. And dolls are pretty cool, right? Everybody likes dolls except for boys. Boys don't like dolls, but that's okay because
Sometimes
we don't
they
like
do.
boys. Boys are ugh.
Do you guys like boys?
No. See, I totally knew that. I have a boy, so I didn't get to buy dolls, but I definitely would have purchased one of these.
I would too.
Because they're special dolls. Tell us about these dolls.
This is my collection of dolls called Peppy Lou. I started last year about this time. My daughter was turning 1. It was her first Christmas, and I was really wanting to find her a special doll. I was really frustrated in the stores just trying to find, first off, a fabric doll because of her age. I didn't want a plastic doll, and I didn't want something mass-produced off the shelf. And so I started looking around on Etsy, and I found a few things that I kind of liked and got some inspiration and decided that I could do even better. Given a lot away as, you know, practice and as gifts, I thought, okay, this is the one.
Yeah.
This is the one that I like, and so I created Peppy Lou dolls and found these girls to help promote.
Why Peppy Lou? Where did the name come from?
My first nephew, Cohen, we tried to get him to call me Aunt Steffi, but he called me Aunt Peppy. And slowly I became Peppy, and then every niece and nephew after that, I'm Peppy. Lou is just a special family name. It's my mom's middle name, it's my daughter's middle name, and so it just seemed natural that it would be Peppy Lou.
Do you always mark them on their rear ends?
I do.
Right here.
I
And
do.
I love that.
This is good because, hey, back in the day, you guys probably have never heard of Cabbage Patch dolls. Have you? Okay. I could not afford a Cabbage Patch doll, all right? And you knew they were Cabbage Patch because you would pull down the diaper, right? And the signature would be there. So my grandmother made me one. And I mean, needless to say, it didn't happen. As long as I kept the Pampers on, it was fine. Nobody knew.
Nobody
right?
knew?
Nobody
Did it
knew.
look like you?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. It was fine. But all of these dolls are made special, and there's a reason behind each one and each of these little girls. Let's share that part of the story.
Yes, all the dolls are handmade, hand embroidered. I also realized that I could do something very special by making every doll one of a kind, and little girls that couldn't normally buy dolls off the shelf. Maybe they have an odd color hair, or darker skin, or maybe they have a, different colored eyes. And that I could give that to them.
Cadence, I know Cadence and her family very well, and it's tough growing up a redhead.
Not anymore, though. Redheads are so in
Redheads
style.
are cool. But
I mean,
sometimes
so
we,
hip.
we had a rough way to go. But
Yeah.
now with the dolls that we can buy, it really gives us a boost.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I can do this. I'm not alone. I'm not the only one that looks like
I'm
this.
not alone, yeah.
And my dolly's beautiful, and so therefore I'm beautiful.
Aniston, have you ever had a doll that looked like you before? Has Mommy or Santa Claus ever got you a doll that looks like Aniston?
No.
No.
Never, ever.
Never, ever?
Okay, I think we know who will host the Spiel when we're dead. I know. I mean, she's good with it.
It's the Aniston
She's
show.
ready. It's
It
the
is.
Aniston show.
She's ready.
Totally. Talk about the significance of does this somehow connect them as well, or was that just special for the show today?
Well, it was special for the photo shoot, just to help them, look like their doll, along
Okay.
with the scarves. When I choose my materials, I think, is this something that my grandmother could have had a dress made out of?
Very high end. It appears high end to me.
And if I think yes, then I'll use it. If it's something that looks like it was invented in the last 10 years, then I don't use it, because I want it to have a very classic look. I'm making one right now for a little girl in England that her name's Paisley, and so her mom requested Paisley material for her dress.
Oh.
So I found a very classic material that I thought, my grandmother could have had a dress made out of this.
Sure.
And so I chose it, and it's fantastic. We used vintage gold buttons on it instead of the felt buttons. She also ordered a superhero for her little brother.
Aww.
The fact that I can use the talent that God gave me.
That's right.
Even though it's a bit odd of a talent, I didn't even know I had this talent. To somehow make girls feel like that they're not alone. And over the past year, I've added a cleft lip scar.
Because sometimes the children don't see another child with that. And if they've
Right.
got a doll that looks like
yeah.
them,
They're good.
it's more of a
Yeah, they're like, let's go tackle
Right.
this together. They're not
Yes.
alone.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
My little cousin Allie, she has Down syndrome, and she had to have open heart surgery when she was a baby.
Oh, wow.
And so I thought this could be something she really dislikes, this large scar on her chest. So for her dolly, her dress has a heart on the outside of it, a really pretty heart, and then I just stitched up the middle.
Now tell the story of this little girl.
Well, this is Landry. She always wears her hair in braids. Her mama sent me pictures of her, which I always ask for photos. And her school picture, she had braids, so it seemed like her signature hairdo, so that's why we did the braids. She's gorgeous, but even with blonde hair, I think that she wouldn't be able to find a doll off the shelf. She has a darker blonde hair with green eyes, which is a little bit unusual. And so I just wanted her to have something really special.
Can Mom put this in the washing machine, or how do we care for these dolls?
Probably hand
Okay.
with soap.
Okay.
If it weren't for the yarn hair, they could be washed.
Okay. All right.
The boy dolls could probably be washed on gentle, not dried though.
What's your favorite thing of your doll?
That she has the same hair as me.
Oh, yes, she does. Look at her. I mean, look at that. It's a split screen. It's just it's crazy.
Her eyes are your color? And her little scarf is your color. Wow, I love that. Tell me about your doll, Aniston.
I love her.
You love her? Do you sleep with her?
No.
No.
There are children everywhere who need this kind of accompaniment. What are you going to do to get the word out, and how can people find you?
I'm on Etsy
Okay.
at Peppy Lou Dolls. I also am on Facebook at Peppy Lou Dolls, and you can message me. You can send me a request on Etsy. Right now, I'm doing them all myself, so I can only do so many. You know, everything is handmade. It takes about 10 hours to make a doll.
Oh, wow.
I'm up for doing whatever I can do to use this talent to bring joy to kids, and just, you know, some smiles to their faces and make them feel like they're not alone.
I don't know.
Shark Tank.
I don't know. I have mixed reactions about that.
I think they would jump on it. I think Lori would sell them on QVC.
Maybe.
I think it'd be
I would
huge.
rather an individual investor, somebody who isn't on Shark Tank, who
Get a hold of us.
understands the significance of what's happening here, get a hold of us. I mean, I'll manage, Julie will manage the funds. Look, it'll be appropriated where it's supposed to go. Totally kidding. No. We don't have to manage the fund.
But
It can go direct.
please, if you do, you know, have a little extra cash and you want to invest into a
Oh,
great,
it's unbelievable. And if you
great
could
project.
touch this and just, oh my goodness, you know, you can tell when you pick something up if it's quality or if it's crap. And this is quality,
Yes.
everything about it. And congratulations, and to see the
Yes.
look and the smiles, and all these girls are holding them, and you can tell that they don't
They
want to let
love
them
them.
go. They use words like love, and the world should be filled with more people like you, and I think it would be a better place.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for coming on. And
Thanks,
listen,
girls.
you girls talked a little too much. Is there anything else that you need to say before we go?
Aniston, you want to say one more thing if I don't hit your mouth? What do you want to say, babe?
My doll's eyes look just like me.
Why spend another minute waiting? Yeah, I mean, a lot of people ask me about the whole, you know, why don't I sing in an English accent?
I can truly say the relationship needs to matter. It's not just the loan, it's adding value.
We are passionate about our customers, and we want to take an active part in their life.
Good relationships is the sound basis. It's earned and over time.
Whatever it takes to satisfy that customer. It's not just a loan, it's a relationship.
There's still one place you can go to hear singers and songwriters with real talent playing real music that's all original. Hear it here first as the Spiel presents You're On.
We're across Atlantic, and we're going to play for you the first song that we wrote together.
This one's called We Can Catch Train.
Take my hand and we can forget anything that's weighing us down. Over mountains, across the ocean. With you, I'm safe and sound. So hold me close, dear, keep me warm. Hold me in your arms. We can catch a train and be those runaways. Never look back next day. If you wanna sail away across the ocean blue, you know I'll follow you. So many places we can run to. Tell me where do you wanna go? To the city, around in the country. With you, I'm already home. So hold me close, dear, keep me warm. Hold me in your arms. We can catch a train and be those runaways. Never look back next day. If you wanna sail away across the ocean blue, you know I'll follow you. I'll never be lost when I'm with you. on me. Take my hand and we can forget anything that's weighing us down. Over mountains, across the ocean. With you, I'm safe and sound. We can catch a train and be those runaways. Never look back, never stay. If you wanna sail away across the ocean blue, you know I'll follow you. You know I'll follow you. You know I'll follow you.
So this song goes out to anybody who's ever really, really liked somebody and you think that person likes you back, but you're just not sure because they keep on giving you those mixed signals, you know? So you're just always chasing after it. This one's called Chasing Maybe.
I like your eyes, your funny little smile, the way you make my heart race wild. I can never tell what you're gonna do with your lips when we kiss, or will you just keep talking, just keep talking? Yeah, give me a sign, an indication. I can decide if the moves you're making are spinning me right, or spinning me round in the wrong direction. You keep me guessing if this is love or a dead end road. Should we stop? I don't know. You're driving me wild, you're driving me mad, driving me crazy. Chasing maybe, oh, 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 oh. You look at me, everybody sees it, what we wanna be. Baby, it's no secret, 'cause no one ever told me how we gonna do this. Just one kiss, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, give me a sign, an indication. I can decide if the move you're making is spinning me right, or spinning me round in the wrong direction. You keep me guessing if this is love or a dead end road. Should we stop? I don't know. You're driving me wild, you're driving me mad, driving me crazy. Chasing maybe, oh, 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 oh. Why spend another minute waiting, waiting? Isn't this what we've been chasing? Chasing, no, no. Give me a sign, an indication. I can decide if the moves you're making are spinning me right, or spinning me round in the wrong direction. You keep me guessing if this is love or a dead end road. Should we stop? I don't know. You're driving me wild, you're driving me mad, driving me crazy. Chasing maybe, oh, 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 oh,
It's important for me to provide the best care that I can for the patients that come to see us. All right, now breathe normal. I can tell you that I care a lot about the patients that I take care of. We're here to provide, hopefully, preventative care. We do provide reactionary care because that's what people come with, the sniffly nose and their high blood pressure and after a heart attack and after their stroke. But try to get on the bandwagon sooner. You know, that pap smear, that mammogram, that colonoscopy, they're all for a reason.
Switching your account from one bank to another can be a hassle. Farmers State Bank wants to make life easy for our customers. With our MyFSB Switch Kit, we can help make the transition to a new account quick and easy. Come into one of our convenient locations and our staff is here to assist you. And with our new website and mobile-friendly banking, we are continuing the Farmers State Bank tradition of service.
No one will work harder or care more for you.
Visit myfsb.com.
Now, we are so excited because you know the Spiel is all about bringing people together and connecting dots. And today we have James and Carly here, better known as Cross Atlantic. We'll get to that story in just a bit. I love what the Healthy Hippie Chef said. You envision yourself at their concert already.
I'm picturing me and my daughter blasting your CD on the way to your concert.
Thank you.
It's
and
gonna
then
be
she
great.
wants to be on their tour bus. And
Of course, she's going to make us delicious, healthy food.
It's a done deal.
It sounds good to me.
Okay, obviously the name of the duo. Let's talk about that, and let's begin with you, James. Talk about your story. And okay, how is it that Keith Urban, you, all the other guys, you have this beautiful, you know, all the girls melt when you speak, and when you sing, it's like you're American. I mean, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people ask me about the whole, you know, why don't I sing in an English accent? What I say to them is, if I sing in this accent, it's opera.
It really is.
It depends what you listen to. I listened to a lot of American music growing up, so that kind of shaped, I guess my vocal. But a lot of English people sing in an American accent. I guess it's kind of, that's become like the neutral singing accent, I guess, if you like.
So it's really, it truly, like all music, it's just trained. It's trained here to come here.
Yeah.
It's a sound.
I think particularly when we're younger and we listen to things on the radio, we try and mimic what we hear without even realizing we're doing it. And then that's just sort of what eventually develops into your natural singing voice.
Nice. When did you know that you wanted to come to America, or why America? Why not there?
Well, I love America anyway. I've always kind of had vacations in America, California, New York. I've always loved it. But I always had this thing about Nashville. And I never really knew what it was, but there's, you know, Nashville's like the mecca for music. So I always wanted to go to Nashville. And about a year ago, I was sat in a pub in London with my best friend. And we were both sick of London. Like, London's, you know, the rat race. It's very, very busy. It's very, very hard. Very, very hectic. It's a great city, but it can be quite draining to live there. And we were sat in the pub having a beer, and I just said to him out of nowhere, "Should we go to Nashville?"
Should we go to Nashville?
Should we go?
Yes,
Exactly.
absolutely. Sounds good to me. Meanwhile, Carly's in Nashville going, "Shall we go to London?" I don't know.
Exactly. I'm sitting over here like, I really want to go to England. Like, yeah.
Wow. So you
and he laughed and he was like, "Oh yeah, good one." And I was like, "No, I'm serious. Let's pack our bags and go to Nashville." So literally like a month later, we packed our bags and came to Nashville for like 3 months.
Okay.
And then I fell in love with the place. So he actually didn't join me coming back. I came back a few months later.
Okay.
And that's when I ran into
And
Carly.
met me.
There you go. Look at this one right here.
They're adorable.
Yeah, at 15, she tells the fam, "Hey, I'm going to Nashville." That went over like a lead balloon, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
It was super easy. Yeah.
You know, both of you, I can tell, were you that 5-year-old singing and your parents couldn't shut you up no matter what they did?
I was.
Okay.
Yeah,
For
I mean,
sure.
I didn't actually start singing until I was like 18.
Okay.
But I was
He was a
always
drummer.
I was always just wanted to have some sort of attention on me, you know.
Drums will
Yeah.
get the attention.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Exactly.
he said that he was tired of being in the back, so he moved to the front and learned to sing.
That's
what he says.
I mean, that's pretty much what I did. I played drums for years and then was like, oh, I'm always hiding here. So then I moved to guitar, and then I was like, I'm still not quite at the front though. So then I thought, well, let's try this singing malarkey.
You met this girl, you're like, "So anyway, can I stand by you and actually, you know?"
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And you said yes.
Yeah. I
Very,
did.
very kindly.
I did.
It can be a scary road when you're alone.
Yes. We had a family opera show in Missouri growing up.
Branson?
It was close to Branson.
Okay.
Very close to Branson. It was called the Truman Lake Opry. Every Saturday night. And my mom and dad sang, my aunt, my cousin, me, my little sister.
Such a musical family.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and we did that every Saturday for a really, really long time. And we also did fairs and festivals. And I just grew up on stage.
Okay.
And from there, I just picked up a guitar. My dad taught me like 3 chords. And I wrote my first song that night, you know.
Wow.
And it just went from
you're
there.
so natural. Yeah.
Thank you. And I just fell in love with writing and making my own music and honing my craft and learning my own style. And my parents were very supportive, and I was at the age of 15, my dad was like, "I got a job in Nashville, let's do it, let's move." And we all came.
Oh, everybody. See, I was thinking that you were at the bus stop and you're like waving and, you know.
My parents love me too.
Okay, I was about to say. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I was a little.
Yeah,
concerned.
my whole family came because my sister sings too as well. So
That's
so
right.
she was
I saw her
into
on
it.
stage with you.
Yes, yes.
And she was spectacular.
Abby, she's amazing. She plays mandolin and sings harmony.
Do you find that you guys are able to hold each other up, or where are we with that?
It definitely helps having someone to bounce off. You know, when you have something bad happen, then you can pick each other up. When you have something good happen, you can keep each other down a little, you know?
It's amazing. Yeah, we keep each other grounded, but
Yeah.
we're also like we're better together, just like our song says, you know.
Yeah.
And we were saying yesterday to his parents actually on FaceTime. We were like, she asked if we get nervous, and we were like, well, we used to when we were on our own, but now that we're together and do stuff like this, we don't get as nervous. We
exactly.
feel more.
It's
We
just-
finally found the sound that we've always been looking for together.
And there's such a trust there as well. Like, we just trust each other, and we know what's going to happen when we get up there.
Yeah, well, we literally read each other's minds almost.
Hey, that's good.
It's really weird.
It's a little
Meant to
weird.
be. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
How did you meet, though?
We met in a coffee shop in Nashville.
Yeah.
That's the coolest story.
He was ordering.
I was ordering tea in a
So
coffee
he left the
shop.
pub.
He was.
So-
He came straight to the coffee shop.
Yeah, exactly. I'm always drinking
He was
something.
trying to-
I love liquid.
He was literally trying to order a proper cup of English tea, and it just wasn't working out for him.
Yes.
So,
So you interviewed. You're like, listen, here's how we're going to do it.
Yeah, she was behind me in the line.
Yes.
So then we started talking.
Kidding.
Yeah.
You're young enough, and it seems like you're willing. You have that drive, and you're willing to sacrifice, because it's not going to be an easy road. Obviously, you've been
Right.
told that.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I've been working on it since I was 15, since I moved here, and
Well, I'm not
it's
gonna
just
ask
all
how
about.
old you are. Are you 16?
I'm 19.
19. Okay. Okay.
Did you ever try American Idol, The Voice, anything like that? That ever crossed your
It's
mind?
always been a thought, but
Right.
I enjoy more of the working for it and the.
I agree.
Yeah,
And,
I
being
ended
in-
up on The Voice in the UK.
You were?
But I never made it to actually being on the air. But I mean, I don't know if you know,
What are
they scout for that stuff now, and they found me. And what they were looking for a backstory, which
Drama. They have to have drama.
I had to fill in all these forms.
you have to have a sad
And
story.
I mean, I wasn't really too into doing it anyway. I have a very good friend who got to the semi-finals of The Voice in the UK, and you know, he kind of warned me. He was like, "I don't really think you should do this. Like, it seemed like it was good at the time, but actually,
It's staged,
it hasn't.
a lot of
It's kind of tarnished. You know, he's always the guy from The Voice, and it doesn't really get him anywhere. So he kind of warned me against it. But I went and did it anyway, because you got to give it a try.
Yeah.
But they're asking me for all this backstory, which I didn't have to
You're like,
offer.
man, it's really not that. You know, I mean, I'm not going to create that.
So,
I
yeah.
have,
Yeah.
No, but just so you know, everyone in this field turned around. So we all, I mean,
Oh,
Thank you.
boys, you got 4 chairs. They got 4 chairs. It's a 4-chair
Thank
turn.
you.
6.
Yeah.
There's 6 of
It's a
us.
6-chair.
Thank
I mean,
you.
I don't know where the
Which coach are we going to choose?
Yeah.
Hey,
Because I cook.
yeah.
You're in.
Right, you're in.
We'll talk later.
But I like what she said.
I do too.
Part of success is the grind. It's the
It
getting
is.
there and giving
If you
it
just
all
have it
got.
handed to you overnight, then I mean, what do you have? Plus, you can't really be yourself on those type of
Yeah.
things because you have to sing other people's songs.
But we
And we
will.
are so in love with writing our own stuff and doing our own music.
Well, that's what you said you were doing all day yesterday is
Yeah,
writing.
exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. If we don't have anything else happening that day, then we'll
We
be
write.
writing. That's how we express ourselves, and that's how we build our connection as well. You know,
Well,
it's
I've
a large
kind of
part of it.
noticed most of the songs are about your relationship. So what else do we write about?
Right.
Anything else,
We have
or-
some other stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Look how they're so giddy. I kind of love this.
Like if you were working out though, because you said you're healthy, or in your car though, who
Yes.
would you listen to besides your own stuff?
Ooh, oh, okay.
Is there any-
Yeah, there's
think she just
lots.
listened to us.
Well, my
Yeah.
my favorite band of all time is Kings of Leon.
I
you
like
go.
Kings of Leon. Okay, that's interesting.
Huge fan.
To know.
Fantastic.
Huge fan. If I want to take a drive, I'll listen to Amos Lee.
Aw.
He's great too. So
We both have very different musical backgrounds,
We
which
do.
is why when we come together, it kind of creates something a little different to
What's your
to
background?
people.
What's your
I-
genre?
I was
Choice?
brought up by my dad on very much English classic rock.
Okay.
My first concert was Deep Purple.
Nice.
Deep Purple was supported by I've seen them a few times. Trying to think who supported them on the first one. First one was Deep Purple supported by Thunder and Styx.
Hey,
So.
Yeah. we're in.
That's where it all began for me. So I mean,
goes way
I was
back.
in rock bands. That's what I did for
Yeah.
a while.
Hence the drumming.
Yeah. But I sang in rock bands for a while across Europe. And then I packed all that in because
Love the hair.
Thank you.
This is your look?
Isn't it great?
This is it, right?
Don't change a thing.
Don't change it, yeah. Don't listen to any of the producers if they say cut it. You're like, no.
Oh, I won't let them.
You won't. Okay. good.
She really
I know
won't.
I really won't.
it sounds strange, but I could see them on an episode of Nashville.
Oh, well, I think she was. Were you guys on an episode? Or?
We actually were.
Yeah, we were.
We were.
Yeah, we just did extras work. but
Yeah, we
are in
do
the
extra
background
work. We were in the
somewhere.
Did you
background.
send them your invoice yet? Have you billed them for that? You should.
I should. I'm going to work on that.
It was the best shot in the whole show last night.
He said, yeah.
can't wait.
He was,
I DVR'd it.
I told him, and he was like, that's the money shot right there.
The money shot. Well, you guys, you know what? You're precious. I hope that that's what this segment is meant to be. It's you're on. It could be that springboard. Again, I love the fact you want to work for it. I appreciate the fact that you drove a distance to be on the show.
I think everyone should go like our new Cross Atlantic Facebook page.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, it's Cross Atlantic.
I'm there. I have to go. I have to go to some Facebook stuff right now. Again, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us. It was so much fun. Thank you.
My dad came here in the early 50s and started. My name's John Smith. My brother Terry and I have Smith Dairy Farm, and we're producers of milk for Prairie Farms Dairy. And we're outside at 4:30 in the morning. Cows need fed 365 days a year, and you learn the mannerisms of each animal. You learn who they are. Prairie Farms, they depend on us to be finished milking at a time when the truck's going to come to get the milk. We're all one big team.
Proudly farmer-owned.
It's part of what we've been raised to do.
Prairie Farms.
For these recipes and more, check out our website at prairiefarms.com. Hi, Chef Rob in the kitchen, and it's cocktail hour. Today we'd like to try something called a strawberry dream, and it features just a little bit of ice into a cocktail shaker, 1 cup of Prairie Farms strawberry milk, a nice shot of white creme de cacao, and 2 ounces of our good friend whipped cream vodka. Cap it up. There we go. Into a fun glass like a martini glass or this margarita glass. And there you have Prairie Farms Strawberry Dream. For these recipes and more, check out our website at prairiefarms.com.
We're trying to make banking as easy and painless as we can.
We have a track record of doing business well beyond county borders.
And there have been great opportunities, you know, in Jackson County, Williamson County. People with the foresight to take some risk and do some things.
We try to have a direct relationship with all our customers.
How's it going?
You know, make them feel at home. We're a hometown bank. That's what we're about.
Celebrating 100 years. Find us at DuQuoinStateBank.com.
Wow. Wow. There was a package. Why do we always say that? Wow. Like, people expect that now when we say wow. They're like, oh, there they go again. Wow.
Well, they act like they had a big show, but we did. We really do. It was wow. Why do we say wow?
I have no idea.
We
Turn it
always
upside down.
say
It's
that.
mom. We're moms. And you just flip it. Wow, mom.
Wow.
Wow, mom.
But we do.
Yeah.
Even when you were gone, as Stacey and I hosted the show.
See, why
At the end of the
you want me
show-
to bring it up when Stacey and I hosted the show? Because we hosted it last week.
How'd it go without me?
It was great.
Was it one of those?
You
where
mean tell you what Julie says, everybody? When I text her, I'm like, so, how'd the show go? She goes, oh, you weren't there?
I did say
She goes, oh, you weren't there?
But did you and Stacey, when you closed the show last week, go, wow, it was big? Probably not, because it probably wasn't.
Okay, listen, here's what I love. Here's what I love, love, love. We learned a new word today. Do you remember it?
Emoticon.
No, was that it? Emoticon? No, it was like
Emoticon.
The emoji. Emoticon.
Oh, see, I did have it. Emoticon,
Yeah.
which means...
That's not going to be our word, though.
What is it?
It's
What does it
those
mean?
little things on the screen.
Those are emojis.
Well, I think the emoticons are the emotion. The laughing emojis could be a wine glass that you'd always have present in your text, probably.
But do you know what Imodium is?
Yes, I do.
Jason, do you know Imodium?
Yes, I do. Okay, but look, we are on to something with this social media. Because you guys say it's big business.
You know what I say to that?
What is it? What do you
wow,
say?
It's big.
Wow, it is big.
That was loud. Was that loud in your ear?
Where would you like to see somebody come from?
I would like to see
South Dakota in the house.
George Strait's right now doing concerts in Vegas. George, I'd love to see you drive to Southern Illinois. I'd love that.
George?
You? What about you?
Let's ask his people.
Jimmy Fallon. I'd
Jimmy
love Jimmy
Fallon.
to be on.
Let's go on his show, though. I think
he's got a great band.
That's what we need. I don't want a band. You know what I want?
What?
A DJ. Like a whip, 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 like that.
Let's get one.
How about we have both? A DJ and a band.
Because there's no other show that has that.
An orchestra. Like the old Lawrence Welk or something.
And the one, and the two.
Nobody has that. And I'm not sure why, but nobody has the orchestra.
And Bubbles. Let's have Bubbles, an orchestra, a DJ, and a band.
It'll be great. Jason, let's get on that. Okay, here's our word. You ready? Hang on.
Synecdoche.
Synecdoche.
You know what I heard?
Synecdoche.
Here's what I heard.
Synecdoche.
Select a key is what I heard.
Synecdoche.
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 Is it a noun?
Synecdoche is a noun.
Synecdoche.
Okay, do you know what it is?
So it means it's an object or a place.
Synecdoche.
Or a thing.
Or a figure of speech.
I don't know.
In which a part is made to represent the whole, or vice versa. His example, this generation, he says, video games. What was your sentence? Real life. So that's a synecdoche. Video games represent real life. Okay, here's the example. Cleveland won by 6 runs, meaning Cleveland's baseball team
is better.
Oh, no. Okay, it can be changed out. Like Cleveland won. Well, if you didn't know baseball, it's Cleveland's baseball team won. You know, so, like the Spiel, the premier talk show in existence.
So put that in a sentence.
It's just really just changing out words is all it is.
That's what it is.
Right. The Spiel and the premier talk show in existence is Schenectady. Schenectady. It locked. I know. It was bad. But that's our word. So okay. we did the Schenectady. Is that right? Okay. Sin.
4.
Sin.
Neck.
No, Senec.
I said Senec. What's
to
that? To D or to key?
To key. Synecdoche. It's locked again. Synecdoche. That was a lot of
Synecdoche. There's 4.
Okay.
Synecdoche. I did your ta.
Okay. Synecdoche. Synecdoche.
Yeah. Synecdoche.
Synecdoche. And there's the definition. Good. I like it.
Ready? Let me do it. Ready?
Hey.
Until. We haven't done that in a while.